From traditional highways to the information superhighway, we turn our attention to a fun subject. You have a smartphone or a smart device that helps you access the internet on the run in your business and personal lives, no doubt. So you're familiar with apps, short for applications, which help you integrate and navigate the web on your phone or your iPad or whatever your device is. What apps are making busy business leaders' lives easier and more efficient? I caught up with our technology expert, Emily Reeves, Director of Account Management and Research at Stoneward Communications, to find out. All right, Emily, let's talk about mobile device applications. Always a fun topic to talk about. Let's talk about what apps people in the business world are using these days to make their lives a little easier, their businesses a little bit more profitable. Let's start first with the category of productivity and efficiency. What are some apps that are popular out there for this?
All right, well, there are a ton of them out there, as you know, a lot to choose from. But some of the more popular ones that we're seeing being picked up by business owners and business people in general are things like Evernote, which is an app that you can download on your phone, on your iPad, on your laptop or your PC, and it syncs across all of them. It syncs your notes, your audio files, pictures. It's basically a snapshot of what's going on in your head, so you always have that information with you. I left my notebook at home a couple of weeks ago and was devastated, and I've been using Evernote religiously ever since, because now I have my notes with me every single time I need them. There's also an app called Wunderlist that we recently discovered here at the agency, and everybody's been using it. It's a to-do list that, again, syncs across multiple devices, just like Evernote does. So it's across your iPad, your phone, your desktop computer. You can create multiple lists, and each list has its own action items where you can schedule dates and add notes and rearrange by priority. It's been a fantastic tool for us to help keep up with everything we've got going on in our daily lives, and be able to share that with each other and then update by email. So those are two of the tools that we're seeing used a lot around here, and that you hear about people using a lot and really, really liking.
All right, you're in the agency business, so I know this next category will be of interest to you, kind of helping businesses make a better presentation, a better first impression. What are some apps that are out there that have really helped elevate people's games in terms of presentation abilities?
Right. Well, Keynote is by far superior in my mind over PowerPoint when it comes to giving presentations. And previously, really only Mac users could use Keynote. But now, with the ubiquity of iPads and iPhones, people can create Keynote presentations on those devices, and it's very easy to use, and you can share that presentation through the device. So Keynote is fantastic. And if you're still using Keynote on your laptop, if you've got the Mac, there's also this app called Remote for Keynote, and it syncs your iPhone to your computer, and you can actually control the presentation with your iPhone, which makes it kind of impressive when you're giving a presentation to potential customers or clients, to be able to use your iPhone to control your computer. So Keynote is really the way to go when it comes to presentations, and the availability of it now on your iPhone and your iPad makes it even easier to use.
Let's go to another business topic of interest, and that is travel, particularly for people that are moving across country or across regions. What travel apps are out there that are fairly popular and helpful?
Sure. There are a lot of great travel apps to help you keep up with your various schedules and track your planes as you're moving through, or check into your flights. The one that I love the most is called TripIt. I can update my app with all of the travel itineraries from different travel companies just by email, and they're all kept in one place. And you can check into your flight from there. They give you the weather, maps to the location, and it's very easy to find your confirmation number and share it with your friends and family if you need to do that, so they can keep up with how your travel plans change. So that's one way to keep up with travel. And then there's also, keeping up with your news and information when you're traveling, using something like Instapaper to download articles that you can read on the airplane when you're not near an internet connection. So there are definitely things out there to help you with your travel and make it a little bit easier.
Well, you mentioned news and information. There's just a proliferation of news out there now. It seems like almost if you don't have a mobile phone app, you're missing the purpose.
It almost is, and you know, you're always looking for something to do when you've got a little bit of downtime and you're moving around a lot or waiting for meetings to start. And so if you're a Google Reader fan and you download and keep up with blogs and news outlets that way in your Google Reader, you can download an app called Reader and get all of your information straight to your phone or to your any of your mobile devices and keep up with the information. It syncs back to your Google Reader app, so it shows that you've read it and you don't have to go through and find out if you read it twice. And then there's, you know, great apps like public radio that allow you to listen to public radio stations from around the country, wherever you may be. If you're not in Arkansas and you want to listen to an Arkansas station, just log on and you can keep up with local news, and that's a great tool as well.
Let me ask you this question. These apps are intended to make your life more efficient and help you stay in touch. Is it becoming a bit overwhelming with the ability to access the stuff so quickly that you kind of take on more than you should? I mean, should there be some sort of balance out there? How do you find that balance and strike that balance?
That is a great question, and one that many people are asking with technology changing constantly and the availability and accessibility of all of the information. And the truth is, I think we're just becoming more and more efficient at multitasking, and our brains are changing a little bit as a result of that. So I don't know if it's too much information or if it's just a different way of processing information and scanning for those relevant points rather than getting into some of the details, since you have the detail at your fingertip with Google anyway.